BS, The Legend of Zelda, Ancient Stone Tablets, Chapter 1. A new adventure has begun in Hyrule. 6 years ago, the hero Link threw down the King of Evil, Ganon. Since then, the land of Hyrule has basked in a time of peace. But one day... Mwahaha! Oh god, I knew the bees were always going to rise up. Help me! Yeah! Ha ha ha! Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here. This slideshow is not super helpful. Each night I have dreamt the same dream. The black shadow over that vast temple. Why does it haunt my memories? No, that's... I can only hope that nothing terrible will happen. In her dreams, the princess sensed a new danger. Then, that day... Huh? What is that strange light in the east? Oh, that map is familiar. Ugh. Princess Zelda followed the mysterious brilliance. Well, if it was me, it was clearly brilliant. What? Now what could that have been? It's almost as though something fell from the sky. Who is this? A strange youth was lying there. Ah, is that you, Agina? Oh, if it isn't Princess Zelda. So you just left the castle to go after this freaking thing that fell from the sky. I saw a strange beacon of light shining from here. What has happened? This here youngin' dressed something unusual. Ah, not dead, I hope. Princess, this child doesn't hail from the village. So you should care, obviously, if he's dead or alive. There's no time to worry about such things. Come, this youth could be injured. Hurry and help me, please. Okay. No wounds. They went in search of Link the hero. You can read this. There's an awful lot of words here. You're in a shrine. Set scene. Legendary swordsman who alone fought Ganon, seeking new adventure, he left Hyrule behind. So, this is the conversation. I believe that in the time of the satellaview, these were actually voice dialogue lines. And I believe this is also a translation of voice dialogue lines, as this was not a product available in the United States. People have lovingly cobbled together this ROM from what materials were left behind. Here. Oh, okay. Oh, so a horde of monsters came out of nowhere. Killed everything. That's just good. In Zelda's prophecies fulfilled if the monsters have been returned. So what does that mean? That means that we are now taking the place of Link in this adventure. A new danger has befallen the legendary kingdom of Hyrule. Can the mysterious youth save this doomed land? So you are supposed to be the mysterious youth in these games. And they sort of plug and play you in there. So BS, The Legend of Zelda, Ancient Stone Tablets. Better keep a close eye on your number of arrows. Yeah, because you freaking pulled my magic away, you jerk. So I have spent basically no time putzing around in here. But I'm going to erase that. And I'm going to give this game a good start. Ah, so you've awakened, young child, from another world. You were wrapped in a mysterious light which brought you here, although I don't know what it was, so naturally I do not know who you are. But according to Princess Zelda, The land of Hyrule once again faces a crisis, and only you can stop it. I didn't believe it at first, but now I think we ought to heed those words. To learn more, you must go to Eastern Temple. The location is marked on your map. Go outside and press the X button. So there's my extra large bag of goodies. Be careful as you go. Return here and I can give you advice. Okay, so, you will see some words along the bottom. You'll see my rupee count is bananas. And you'll see I have some basics. So you have to remember that this was sort of live gaming at the time. You actually played these games over a satellite feed that you paid a subscription service to gain access to. And you basically get to play for the amount of time they allowed you. You had to finish it, you could save it to a cartridge, and that's where essentially the project to recompile this came from, was taking all of these disparate data sources and trying to put them back together. Okay, this is Eastern Palace. I do need to get in there if you don't mind. Monsters do appear to have come back, and that one almost shot me in the back of the head. What do we got? It's easy to break down walls that crumbled. Set a bomb. Thank you for that advice. Thank you so much. So, what are we doing here? Well, I have gone through and pulled a number of Zelda ROM hacks, and I found them all lacking. Tremendously so. I found them all disgustingly lacking in content, and frankly not all that much fun, and didn't bring anything to the table. This is one, however, that has the Nintendo polish about it, and as such I believe it has a viable place here on the channel. Why did I choose this? Well, not a lot of people have seen it. It is generally new to folks, and hopefully it'll encourage you to go grab the ROM hack and give it a try for yourself, because one of the things about the let's call it digital-only video game market right now, is that when the service goes away that you purchased it on, you now do not have the game anymore. This game doesn't exist, if you want to be truly technical, at this point in time. And there's my sword. A level 1 sword, press B to use it. In the interest of maintaining, history, we need to make sure that these games continue to exist. So if you take nothing away from this series and take nothing away from this Let's Play, it will be a damn shame, because the one thing I do want to impart is the value in the secondary community, let's say, of people who compile these ROMs and keep a working history. Because although ROMs are generally tied to piracy, there's also a historical aspect of it that we need to keep our eyes on. And there we go, a small shield, block arrows and other miscellaneous things. So you see at the bottom of the screen, they're telling me about a fortune teller right now. Hopefully that's coming through loud and clear. And they'll give me some information that will change the way the game is functioning to this point. So again, it was supposed to give you a dynamic feel to the game. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy this, and what you'll get out of it is that we need those people out there collecting these game sources, because otherwise, who is going to do it? I'll tell you that Nintendo has never shown an interest in... oh, see the shadow of fairies near the youth. So as you can see that the fortune teller is predicted at the bottom, and now fairies are popping up all around me. So that's how the game sort of interacts with you and tries to keep it live and dynamic. You have to think that this would have been broadcast over a satellite service, giving you the ability to really mess with people. So, let's continue on this dungeon and see what we can find, shall we? Eastern Palace is a great dungeon because it's very simple, and that progress continues here. We don't have to be brain surgeons to progress here. We're not going to get lost. Oh, that's true. I could have caught one of those fairies in a bottle. That's a shame. You know what? I will probably not use it wisely because I've already abandoned it. Thank you, game. So, what do you guys think of this game? I'd love to hear in the comments below. So basically, it took all the assets from A Link to the Past and sort of smushed them together to create this second game, almost like a Mission Plus. However, it is its own unique storyline, and it takes place after the main storyline proper. I know that I've had conversations with folks in various online sources. I'm not for New Game Plus. I want a whole new story. So to me, this is good, because I didn't want just a simple reshuffle and maybe I get to keep some stuff and replay. I wanted a whole new story. Even if you reuse the assets, you know, I want a brand new story surrounding those assets. And we have that here. So this is very similar to the original game. We're still getting the bow. I sometimes call it the D, because as you can see, the sprite is just a D. It's also fun to yell, "Give him the D," because I'm 7. And I make no bones about that. So, again, I'd like to hear your thoughts and opinions on this. We're probably going to tackle this in a series weekly, similar to what I was doing with A Link's Awakening. And we'll have to find the other item that slots in alongside. Because as much as I am enjoying this quite a bit, I would like to keep on the two-game cadence that we've had. That has worked out exceptionally well for me. Because when I tend to get burnt out for one game, I will bulk record the second game. So right now we have Legend of River King, but that's more of a boredom buster. We'll have to see what happens next. Alright, so as you can see, this is actually becoming very similar to the regular Eastern Palace, in that we have the Cyclopses, although we now get the Pegasus boots, without having defeated the Armos statues within Eastern Palace. So we now have a really healthy assortment. What do you have to say for yourself? Carry more arrows? Yes, please. I would love to carry basically infinite arrows if possible. Alright, let's do this. Armos Knights. Alright. That was a lot of fun. I actually need every one of those freaking arrows. What do we got? We got our first ancient stone tablet, which is super exciting. So these take the place of the crystals from A Link to the Past. A strange stone tablet. Does a stone tablet have some kind of significance? Well, obviously, idiot. And just like that, we are actually well geared. We are going to go revisit the cave really quick, talk to Agina, and try and understand what we need. So we got another prediction coming. Hocus pocus. What do we got? Rupees for any slain monster? That's okay. Oh, look at this. We got I don't know, a blue guy. What do we got? You'll need the flippers to cross deep water and continue your quest. They can be found at Zora Falls. Okay. If you have boots, try holding the A to dash. No way. Okay, so. Not giving us a whole bunch to work with there, but we know we need to head to Zora Falls. And I think that that is a good way to continue. So this fundamentally uses the same map from A Link to the Past. Although I just realized that you have the added benefit of being able to change your dash mid-dash, which is excellent. Alright, arrows can be used. That's what it's saying along the bottom. I believe that that is a sign that we'll be given infinite arrows for a period of time. Yes, you can see up top, it just turned to infinite arrows. I don't know how many rupees I need for these flippers, but we're going to see. So, Oh, it's so nice. Now, see, this is the sort of game mechanic change that I can get behind. It's not truly disruptive, but having infinite arrows will definitely encourage you to use your bow far more often than you previously would have, because you would have worried about running out of arrows. So if you were in a boss fight, this would be basically game-changing. Oh, look at all the rupees. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, they still hit so hard. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, what do we got in here? Now, see, this is the type of game, again, that gets me really excited, because I do not want the golden bee, thank you. Goodbye, golden bee. Because this is a final finished product. This isn't someone futzing around in their back computer room, pulling together something that they believe is good and polished. This is a Nintendo property where Nintendo has spent time and effort and energy and resources building something good. I would like flippers. 300 rupees. Alright, rupee grinding time. So this is where this thing that they just said about getting a ton of rupees is really going to come in handy. Because I need a ton of rupees. 177. Almost there. Oh, you're going to go up there, aren't you? Yep. Okay. We'll head back this way. I still have infinite arrows, which is nice. Alright, that's almost 200. Very nice. Alright, let's bomb this wall and see what's here. So again, this is the new area. This used to be a pit. Ow. Okay, well, that's obviously not what they intend for me to do. Alright, let's grind up some freaking rupees, man. Man. Instead of talking about new potions as well, we'll do a lot of that as we continue on. I definitely want to explore every inch of this game and the intense level of polish that it has. You gotta remember that this was also presented in a very different way from other games. You didn't go to the store and buy this. So they wanted you to basically, theoretically, continue to sign up for this month after month after month. So they throw in these little teasers down the bottom where they give you extra stuff to make it a different experience. This would not fly today, I feel, in any game that wasn't an MMO. In an MMO... Well, oh, you took it away from me. Oh, you took it away. Oh, you're the worst. Weather will soon worsen. The rain is coming. Excellent. Excellent. When the rain falls, one cannot use what? Bombs? Fire rod? Alright. So I believe that these things were also fully voiced. So instead of having to read this like a schmuck like I'm doing, you would have just been spoon-fed this information audibly. And my infinite arrows are gone? Oh, you're the worst game. I'm like so close. I'm so close to having the right amount of... I'm so close to having the right amount of rupees. And the game just pulls the rug from underneath me. Oh, brutal. Alright. Please just give me 200 rupees. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright. Here we go. Better keep a close eye on your number of arrows. Yeah, because you freaking pulled my magic away, you jerk. Alright. These guys murder quickly and give out a lot of rupees. Or theoretically they do. Today they've just decided that they left their wallet at home and they need you to pay for the lunch. Alright, 300. Perfect. Ooh, almost got me there. Yeah, so you guys are never going to see the awful experience I had with the ROM hacks that I attempted, but I thought they'd be a lot of fun. It turns out that they were absolutely brutal and poorly made. And I'm sure some of you are a big fan of some of the Zelda ROM hacks, and I truly apologize for your lack of taste. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about your taste. They're wrong. There's not much I can do about it. And listen, I love a good ROM hack just as much as the next guy. But these are not. They're great because you remember really liking A Link to the Past. They don't hold a candle to this. Excellent, now it's raining. The rain has finally begun to fall. You'll now be freaking miserable because you're freaking in the rain. Unable to use bombs. Excellent. I just want the flippers, please. Yep, here's 300 rupees. I'll give you these valuable flippers. Okay, thank you. It's funny what the Zoras have evolved into over time. In this game, you're being told, beware the Zoras. They're pretty much jerks. Oh, excellent. Now they're out of the water because it's raining. Are you still a wishing well? Because that'd be lovely. Oh? You know, I was just about to end the episode. Then the game gave me this. I can end the episode now. Okay. Alright. Sure. Let's spend a few minutes exploring this nonsense. Ow. Ow. Okay. So, this is, the... what is it? Swamp Palace, I believe? Texture? From A Link to the Past. And it is the second thing I've found in terms of a dungeon. Basically, the non-tutorial dungeon. And I am really excited to see what comes of this. King Zora has become more docile from the rain. If you tell me that the more docile King Zora would have sold me those freaking flippers for like a nickel, I'm not going to be pleased about that. Alright, what do we got? Two guys. Let's shoot them in the eyeball. You tell me I have to go there for 300 rupees. So you can see at the bottom they're basically giving you a tutorial. He may spare them for less, of course. Alright. Look at that. Alright, let's shoot this guy in the eye. Let's poke this guy in his eyeball as well. Okay. So many guys getting shot in the eyeball. It's a good time. It's the Red Ryder BB gun of levels. Everyone's going to shoot their eye out. This is not a technically difficult level, but I will say it's cute. It's definitely cute. Okay, this is a trap. What are you gonna do now? Okay. I am very distrusting of a level when it just gives me the big key. Like, I'm gonna have to fight a freaking dragon or something. Oh, boomerang. I love the boomerang. The boomerang is one of my favorite items in A Link to the Past. What? Is it still raining? Yeah, it's still raining, game. Thank you for that. The boomerang just has such a level of utility to it. I mean, look at that. Oh, it's lovely. The things you can do are awesome with it. You can throw the boomerang to grab items. Thank you for that. No, thank you. Alright, what's our boss? Alright, so some sort of strange power gathers next to the youth. So let's see what that does. Because honestly, I do not know. Five, four, three, two. So something, I was just threw a spell off. I don't know what that's about, but, you know, it probably would have been helpful in another part of the level. Here, it was not helpful at all. Thank you, game. Alright. Okay, what do we got? Oh, okay. Oh god, I hate Moldorm so much. Every flavor of Moldorm ever is just off. Oh, that's actually less painful. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm, I think in business right now. Alright, that's fine, I have a fairy. Just like I would actually fighting Moldorm in A Link to the Past, I brought a fairy. There we go. Look at that. Oh, what progress today. 2 bosses, that never happens. What do we got? We got another stone tablet! Yeah. Rent a better sword and a shovel to dig up treasure. Well, a shovel would not be terrible. I don't know if there's a time limit to the rental, but we'll see. I'm going to assume it does have significance. Thank you, game. Well, on that note, I think that we have made some lovely progress. And as we exit out into the fog, I think that this is a good time to call it for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I greatly appreciate everyone who watches. And I'm excited to bring you this game that perhaps you've never seen before. And it'd be great if we can explore it together. So thank you so much for watching. And as always, have a good night.